From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Well, good morning, everyone. Well, I will admit it definitely did get hotter than I was forecasting. I was expecting to stay below 100 degrees yesterday, but we did get over 100 degrees in many spots for the valley. Let's get you right to Kruger's Quickcast so you know what to expect as you're heading out the door this morning and even through the day. Here's what we expect here this morning. Temperatures, again, on that mild, coolish side, depending on where you are, but basically the mountains, mid to upper 50s, mid 60s for the valley. Still that fog along the coast, even some drizzle out there as well. So you can take a look at Futurecast and you can see, of course, what we're seeing here. Yeah, I mean, looking at a lot of that fog really kind of persisting through a good portion of the day. Some of you will see some breaks in the clouds, but tonight that fog will return once again. Some afternoon clouds for places like Siskiyou and Modoc County. Now, there are the high temperatures we saw yesterday. Yes, we did see 100 degrees or higher for many cases in the valley. Even in the mountains, we were in the 90s, mid 90s for Weaverville and Hayfork, but of course much cooler along the coast. Not quite as hot there. You would even say hot, right? 63 degrees out in Crescent City yesterday. But today, yeah, about the same here for the coast. We should finally drop below 100 degrees for everybody. We're starting to see that temperature drop today with 94 degrees for Redding, 92 in Chico. We do have those 80s, even some 90s for some of the higher elevations. But for the most part, mainly 80s for the mountain locations. So we look at their 7-day outlook. We're going to continue with that drop in those temperatures here for the valley. Also, the winds picking up with the approaching storm system tomorrow. So we'll call it windy for your Wednesday, Thursday. Then, of course, temperatures increase a little bit before they go back down. Another chance for showers, possibly by early next week. The coast, showers, of course, for your Wednesday. Temperatures mainly staying in the low to mid 60s. Inland, temperatures going down, then back up again. That's also the case for Trinity County. Here's a look at your Siskiyou County and Modoc County. Now, not just showers, but maybe some thunderstorms tomorrow for Mount Shasta and places like El Tourist. Susanville, as you head south of Modoc County, chances for showers and thunderstorms will begin to diminish. But of course, we'll take a closer look at all of that and our chances for showers on Monday in your deeper dive forecast, which let's get right into it. Here is your deeper dive forecast. The cooling trend starts today. You're going to notice it. We're finally dropping below 100 degrees in the valley, mainly 80s in the mountains as mentioned. Cooler the rest of the week, possible showers by the middle of the week, and really no major heat waves. Temperatures should most likely stay below average in the long range. Quick look at the fires here. This is the Boise fire, still at 91% containment. Really, we're not seeing any new reports coming in from these fires. So these are the latest numbers that are coming on in. No other new data. 99% containment for the Park Fire. And there you can see for the Bear Fire, 3,325 acres at about 45% containment. We should start to see some of these reports coming in soon, but again, not much change here. So the winds, yeah, a little breezy out there for today, but probably a little bit calmer in many cases here for today than it was yesterday. Now for Wednesday, as the storm system approaches, now we're seeing those gusty winds for the valley coming in from the north and west, and also in the eastern mountains, mainly coming in from the west. You know, you would think that this would elevate our fire danger, but most likely it won't do that a whole lot. Now, you can still see the winds fairly gusty even along the coast on Thursday. Still a bit breezy and windy for some of us in the valley on Thursday as well. But we look at the humidity, okay? So you can see here today, we're beginning to see better humidity levels. Now we're getting out of the single digits at least and getting into the teens and mid to upper teens here for the eastern mountains. But take a look at Wednesday. I mean, we've got those humidity levels closer to 30% in many cases here. That is going to really help due to the fact that we do have those gusty winds out there for your Wednesday, not to mention your Thursday. Unfortunately, Thursday, as the storm system moves out, our relative humidity levels will begin to drop. So that will probably elevate our fire weather risk for your Thursday. So taking into Tuesday, I mean, we're barely in that high range. So we'll call it moderate to high for the valley. But again, with the higher humidity levels on Wednesday, I mean, you're mainly in the low to moderate category for the valley. So here's the overall setup. Here's what's going on with that trend. We've got this trough low pressure right here. This is what's going to be moving in our direction. Now, this is going to be a bit of what I call an inside slider. You've heard that expression before. That just dives down to the south and east, and the winds pick up as a result. but it's also going to bring some cooler air along with it and some instability, and could bring some showers and thunderstorms, especially in the mountains and even along the coast. Then by Thursday, Friday, that pushes away. The winds begin to die down, especially by the end of the week. Temperatures increase as a result. Thursday and Friday, maybe even some 90s in the valley. But then another shot of cool air comes in from the Gulf of Alaska. This is going to be our next shot for not only cooler air, maybe another chance for some showers on a Sunday into Monday. Now, I think Monday will be the best chances right now. And as we go into Monday, Tuesday, a bit of that inside slider type of event again, and that could bring those winds as we go into early next week. Bottom line, those temperatures, I mean, doesn't that look nice? Cooler than normal temperatures are expected here over the next 10 days or so. Let's take a look at that trend. So, I mean, we're talking mini roller coaster ride. See how the temperatures are dropping into Wednesday. They go back up for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then they dip back down again. I mean, upper 70s, low 80s by Monday, Tuesday. So much cooler than we typically would be looking at this time of the year. 94 is that normal high for this time of the year. So we'll take those upper 70s. We'll take those low 80s. All right, let's take a look at that satellite image here. There's that storm system I've got my eyes on, and that's what's going to eventually bring us to cooler temperatures and maybe even a few thunderstorms as well. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center is now getting a little bit more aggressive, as I was most likely anticipating. I think maybe too aggressive, maybe not that far south into Lassen County, but I do expect places in Del Norte, all of Siskiyou, all of Modoc could see those thunderstorms, and not to mention even northeastern portions of Shasta County as well. So Bernie, yeah, you could see a straight thunderstorm. Otherwise, just showers, right? And of course, even a few showers. And yeah, it's not out of the question for northern portions of Lassen County to maybe see a straight thunderstorm as well. But that's really what it's looking like right now. We take a look at Futurecast, and you can see this afternoon, there's the fog along the coast. I mean, there will be some breaks in the clouds for some of you, but it's going to be fairly persistent through the day. There you can see the afternoon clouds for Siskiyou County and even parts of Modoc County, but overall it's going to be dry today. But tomorrow, a different story. By the morning, we're seeing some light showers hitting the coast, western Siskiyou County, but it's nothing all that impressive just yet. Then we go into the noon hour, again, just some scattered showers, sprinkles, nothing terribly measurable, but we're beginning to see thunderstorms developing, especially in extreme northern Siskiyou County into southern Oregon, right? And still nothing quite yet for Modoc County, but through the afternoon, Modoc County gets probably hit the hardest with the strongest thunderstorms there, but there you can see some of it just clipping northern Lassen County. So by the time we go to 5 p.m., we're really seeing the main disturbance pushing off to the east, and we're not seeing as much activity elsewhere. As we go into Wednesday night, it's all pretty much gone and should be dry by your Thursday. And as of course mentioned, Thursday will also still be breezy, borderline windy. So what does it look like as far as the rainfall totals are concerned? Well, take this with a grain of salt, but most likely, most cases will be below 1/10 of an inch of rainfall. For those who get caught under a thunderstorm or two, you could be looking at more than that. Quite honestly, that might be overdoing it for Crescent City. However, Crescent City will kind of be in the path of the main disturbance itself, and you could be looking at a potential for some more rainfall up there. Now looking at the long range, we take you into your Sunday. It looks like this model wants to bring in showers. For now, I'm keeping Sunday dry. I think Monday will be that main event for everyone seeing the chance for showers, including the Valley for next Monday. Then we go into Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. We've got a series of storms kind of riding to our north that could bring us more showers. So timing, intensity, all of that, that's going to change here. I could be including chance for showers as early as Sunday. We'll see. But for now, we really just focus on tomorrow. And then as we get into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week, we may be introducing more rain in the forecast. And that's why the Climate Prediction Center is putting us in that wetter than normal category. Just barely, but it's putting us in that category nonetheless. All right, so there you can see those wave heights. Not looking all that bad. In fact, they will probably even weaken and get lower as we go into your Wednesday. But that approaching storm system may allow those to increase a little bit here by Wednesday night into Thursday. So northwest winds at 5 to 10 knots, waves from the northwest at 4 feet at 7 seconds, and from the northwest at 4 feet at 10 seconds. There'll be that patchy dense fog out there. So here's your Trinity County neighborhood forecast. Temperatures upper 80s, low 90s for your daytime highs. Chance for showers, just isolated showers. Not a lot of it will be that measurable. It'll just be a few sprinkles and light showers. Thunderstorms, probably not, but certainly something worth watching. The coast, looking at showers off and on throughout the day and mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures mid-60s, give or take, for the next 7 days. And we take you up to the north and inland areas. You can see the chance for showers. Maybe another chance coming in on Monday, maybe even as early as Sunday. But there you can see temperatures not as warm, about 90, give or take. And temperatures in the mid to upper 60s for the coast. All right, let's take a look at Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast. Temperatures mainly in the 80s. Some of the warmer spots like Happy Camp at about 92, 90 for Hornbrook, Wairika about 89. Showers and, yeah, better chances for thunderstorms in Siskiyou County than pretty much anywhere else with the exception of Modoc County. That's a better chance in the afternoon. And then maybe another chance by the end of the weekend and early next week. Modoc County, yeah, more thunderstorms are in the forecast there for your Wednesday, otherwise dry for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Maybe around Sunday, Monday, we're talking about a chance for showers. But look at that. Temperature is not that bad today. Temperature is only in the low to even mid-80s. Your Eastern Mountains neighborhood forecast, temperatures mainly in the 80s. You can see out towards Viola about 76, but 86 for Paradise and 85 degrees for Westwood. I've got that chance for showers in there for Susanville. Don't count on much, though. And then maybe another chance coming into Sunday and into Monday. All right, let's take a look at your Valley neighborhood forecast. And there you can see 90 degrees for Hamilton City, 92 degrees for Los Molinos, Corning about 92, and 90 in Gridley. Breezy, borderline windy for the next couple of days after today, Wednesday and Thursday. We take you up to the north. Also those windy conditions here for your Wednesday, Thursday for Red Bluff. Temperatures dropping though, mid to upper 80s, low 90s for your Friday and Saturday, and then maybe even a chance for showers, including the Valley by Monday. There's your 7-day outlook for Redding. Windy conditions will return for Wednesday, Thursday. Not terribly concerned about the fire danger because the humidity levels will be up a bit higher, and not to mention you can see it's not very hot either. Temperatures low 90s for your Friday, Saturday, so a slight increase by the end of the week into the weekend. Temperatures dropping again going into next week with maybe a chance for showers, including the Valley on Monday. That is your morning update. I'll be back at noon for your latest forecast.
We're the locals down the street. The neighbor you come to for advice. A nest egg for the golden years. A loan or a new account for that growing business. What started in Chico 50 years ago has taken us all around California, providing big bank lending power and high-tech service while keeping our relationships personal. We're still the locals down the street, no matter where your street might be. Tri-Counties Bank, California's local bank.